Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ. And up next, we have Kendrick Lamar winning another award, the American Music Award for Not Like Us. We also have J-Lo dancing to TV off during the opening of the award show, which is hilarious given her history with Drake. And we also have Cenat being disappointed after Eminem won Favorite Male Hip Hop Artist of the Year. And guys, before we start, this is a fan-voted award ceremony. There's no committee. It's all fan-based. And I'm an Eminem fan myself. And even though Eminem dropped his Death of Slim Shady project last year, which honestly, it gave me some nostalgic vibes, he hasn't had a hit in a minute, which also makes it crazy that the album also won Favorite Hip Hop Album of the Year. But honestly, I don't put too much stock into the AMAs because we all saw who was the favorite artist of last year, not just rapper. In the last year and a half, that person was and still is Kendrick Lamar. The culture spoke and was thoroughly heard. I don't think that's much of a question, but M still has one of the most rabid fan bases around, and they're definitely making their voices heard. And as far as Kai being disappointed, would have wished for Drake to have one, given their relationship where they've obviously been using each other as of lately, with Drake trying to get help for a music video from Kai and his fan base after Kai said that the Nokia video wasn't it. And Kai has been using Drake and his Streamers University. Drake really has been running to all these streamers to try to save his reputation, and all the guy has to do is just be a better person. But with that being said, deep down, I'm pretty sure even Kai himself knows who the real favorite rapper of the year is. But definitely let me know who you guys think that person should be in the comments. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into these videos where we have Kendrick Lamar winning the American Music Award for Not Like Us, J-Lo dancing the TV off during the opening of the award show, which, like I said, is definitely very hilarious given her past history with Drake. And we also have Cenat being disappointed after Eminem won Favorite Male Hip Hop Artist of the Year. And I also want to take a look at some of the other winners in the hip-hop category because it looks like there has definitely been some egregious moves made there. Let's start off with the Cenat video.
Here are the nominees for Favorite Male Hip-Hop Artist.
Drake. Okay, Drake. Okay, Drake. Okay, Drake. Eminem.
Future.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Kendrick Lamar and Drake, Future would have a great argument for Rapper of the Year because the dude dropped two amazing projects. That obviously was all overshadowed by Kendrick Lamar, but if it wasn't for Kendrick, Future would definitely have a great shot at that. Hey, like even the crowd, you can hear the crowd.
And the American Music Award goes to Eminem.
That's crazy. I feel like the culture probably had this same reaction. Definitely let me know if that's how you felt. I want to see who's clapping.
Hey, ladies, what's up? Favorite male hip hop artist. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And guys, there's no Eminem slander. I love Eminem, but yeah, to think that he was the favorite, I mean, obviously his fan base did turn out. I'm not going to let this award dictate how I feel about any of these acts. Not from the AMAs.
Let's be real.
I mean, look what voters do during some elections, you know?
Let's be real.
Seriously, man.
Of course he's your favorite artist. Eminem is tough, but let's be real though, gang.
Now, Eminem is a legend. Eminem is definitely a GOAT. The man has some classic projects. The problem is, it's been 20 years since those classic projects. Obviously, he does not agree. I feel like none of us agree. And that's definitely okay because Kendrick Lamar is sweeping the actual awards, the real awards like the Grammys and such. But it is hilarious that even Japan knows who the rap artist of the year is, with them also giving Kendrick Lamar the International Rap Song of the Year award at the Japan Music Awards. All right, if we jump over here, we have the other clip. Plus, like I said, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us winning Favorite Hip Hop Song of the Year. And I feel like that's pretty much undisputed. Here we have the J-Lo clip of her dancing to Kendrick Lamar's TV Off in a medley performance during the opening of the American Music Awards 2025. The medley, guys, is just basically a bunch of songs put together, snippets of the song put into one arrangement. The fact that J-Lo is still doing these things, man, don't we have somebody new? Isn't there a newer artist that would want to do this? Yeah, man, I feel like, yeah, we love J-Lo, but I don't know if you should be doing these anymore. Yeah, man. Obviously, the American Music Awards know what the hottest moment of the year was. It was that Drake and Kendrick beef. So them using Kendrick Lamar was bound to happen. And honestly, all of pop culture has done that. We've seen everything from like late night TV to SNL. Everyone is using Kendrick Lamar and that Drake beef as references in their material. It's like, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but honestly, I really don't give a shit about the AMAs. And I definitely know the Grammys sometimes can also get it wrong. But at the end of the day, when you're voting for the Grammys, you only have so many votes that you can use. So you can't just vote on every single category. And when it comes to a show like the AMAs, where just any fan can vote, the thing is, you have all these people that probably don't listen to hip hop like that voting on all the categories. So when they're voting on name recognition, which is why somebody like Eminem, who hasn't really had a hit in a very long time, still do great with stuff like this because his name still does have a ton of cachet. Does that mean that he was the favorite rapper? No, but that just means that more people voted for him that probably don't listen to newer hip hop, you know? But even with all that being said, Kendrick Lamar obviously won for Not Like Us, which is honestly, I feel like that was the undisputed record of last year. And it's still making noise this year. I mean, up until what, a month ago, it was still like in the top 10. And that's unheard of for a record that's been out for over a year now at this point. Like I said earlier, I do want to check out the other winners in the other categories. So here we have favorite male hip hop artist. Like, shout out to Eminem for winning, but at the end of the day, Kendrick had a better year, obviously. Tyler, the Creator, I feel like had a better year. He had a great project that he put out. Future put out two great projects as well. But like I said, these awards, people are probably voting for all the categories, and there's people on there just voting for Eminem because they don't know who Future is. We have favorite female hip hop artist, winner Meg The Stallion. I feel like Glorilla had a hotter year, but again, these are people just voting on name recognition. Favorite hip hop album? That Eminem project, I listened to a little bit. It's probably one of his better albums over the last like decade. But at the end of the day, for me, I wouldn't put that up on this list at all. I did feel nostalgia listening to his single, but yeah, other than that, I wouldn't really compare that to these other records. We Don't Trust You was a great album. GNX, great album. Gunna, the 101, I've listened to it a few times, but that was a pretty solid album. And Tyler, the Creator, dropped a really good album as well with some big singles. Favorite hip hop song, Like That. Glorilla with TGIF. And another Glorilla record with Sexy Red, What You Know About Me. The winner, obviously, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. And then Kendrick Lamar and SZA with Luther, which is crazy. Kendrick Lamar is literally competing against himself at this point, and that's pretty much a metaphor for how the last year has been. He pretty much is only competing with himself. I feel like he's astute enough to know that, yeah, man, while he is ready to test his pen against anybody, at the end of the day, it's just like his infamous line, F the big three, it's just big me. So yeah, man, Kendrick Lamar is just adding another accolade. I don't think he even cares about this one. Like I said, I don't put too much stock into the AMAs. He obviously wasn't going to show up. I mean, Eminem didn't even show up. But Kendrick Lamar is in the middle of the highest grossing rap tour ever by the time it's said and done. So I definitely don't think he's going to lose any sleep over this. But definitely let me know what you guys think. And definitely let me know your thoughts on the other winners in the hip hop category. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue to show on a daily is overwhelming and probably the biggest reason I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. Guys, I did activate the YouTube memberships, so I want to thank all those that have been joining. I also activated the Discord. It's probably the best way to get video drop notifications, and it's also the easiest way to give me suggestions on reactions as well. And also, if you guys want to see the full clips of the Kendrick Lamar and SZA show that I took on my 4K camera, you guys can head over to my X account. I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say on these topics. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. I don't think Kendrick Lamar is losing any sleep over this.